Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, we discuss my thoughts on episode 14 of the anime series ClassicaLoid, and this one really did not go in any way, shape, or form the way I thought it was going to go. I thought Barazuska was going to lose herself. We kind of got a hint of that from the PV attached to the previous episode, and she does, in a manner of speaking. And there were so many elements to this episode that I did not see coming, from Bach-sama, requesting Kanai come and sort of be the fill-in, the replacement for Tchaikovsky because of this falling out between she and Barazuska and everything like that. And Kanai is just absolutely horrendous. She can make the sort of playful artistic expressions with her face. She looks grotesque when she does it. She cannot sing at all. It sounds like she is murdering cats with rocking chairs when she tries to sing. She's being given all of these different lessons in singing and how to walk and, how to make her appearance and everything. And she realizes, it's a lost cause. I just want to go back to my normal life. And it's kind of a learning curve for Barazuska, who is like relishing being finally removed from having to have the attention getter that is Tchaikovsky as far as she's concerned, because she's known as, simply a one-hit wonder. She very much wants the limelight on her. She wants to be that glowing sun in the darkness, and no longer having to be the moon, the sort of shadow that falls behind Tchaikovsky, who is the one who gets all the attention. And Tchaikovsky is kind of losing her mind at the same time now that she's been cast out. She's got the bald cap and beard. She's trying to reform back to the Tchaikovsky of old and everything. She's trying to make vodka, which is apparently illegal for her to even be trying to do without a permit or permission in Japan and everything like that, and completely lost cause there and all that kind of stuff. And what is amazing to me is all of the ClassicaLoids are completely and totally in support of Kanai taking her position. They really could care less how bad a decision this is Bach-sama's front to try to get Kanai to do this. They're all they're creating fans with her likeness on it. They're getting the crowd riled up when finally they're going to have this debut and everything. And Kanai can't go through with it. She's absolutely freaked out beyond all reproach. She can't even go out on stage. And so Barazuska feels like, okay, well, now it's my turn to shine, and now I'm going to shine solo. And of course, they do that sort of typical thing where, here comes Tchaikovsky. She's in the crowd. She's going to try to appeal to Barazuska. And if things went the way they typically would, that would have worked out. They would have made an amends with each other. They would have had, come back together and done a sort of celebratory song in the end. But no, it actually really shocked me, and I got to give them props for completely doing something different. In this case, Barazuska had run away with herself. She let the music take hold of the crowd and started becoming domineering over them. They're all bowing down, we're not worthy, Wayne's World style and everything. And she's commanding them and commandeering them, really. And Tchaikovsky is trying to appeal to her, and they have this really great artistic animation of, effectively Barazuska is the sun in the solar system, and, Tchaikovsky's talking about, well, it's not really the sun that lights the world, it's all of those nameless stars in the starry night that actually fill up, all of that void. And I mean, she's making a great case of what she's trying to say. I'm totally with her on that. And here we have Barazuska not in any way, shape, or form accepting it. She completely casts Tchaikovsky out, and that's it. The episode does not end with any amends being made, them coming back together at all, and I have to wonder what in the hell's going to happen next. And it's interesting to me that, the whole reasoning that Bach even did this is because he believes, and this was something, it was a point of my own speculation, and I talked back and forth with a couple of you guys in the comments about this. What could be up with Kanai? Could she maybe even be a ClassicaLoid and not even know it? Could she have some sort of music power? And this is apparently what Bach was investigating with this. He wanted to try to piece together whether or not she had some kind of powers along those lines. unless there is something that is deeply borne down within her to be revealed at a later time, there is nothing. They found nothing with Kanai. Kanai cannot sing. She cannot perform. She's too freaked out to even try it and everything like that. And it was madcap. Another madcap episode, but I was so glad that it did not do what you would say is the most predictable avenue to go down with this kind of a story that, you know, Berezovska and Tchaikovsky, they did not get back together in the end. And again, it's going to be interesting to see what the fallout from that will be. Maybe in an upcoming episode we'll see, you know, they're back to the status quo because Bach-sama ordered it, and that's all that it took for them to, you know, align themselves again. Maybe it's going to be an uphill battle. Will, you know, Tchaikovsky actually be a sort of a newly found member of Kanai's ClassicaLoid collection, if you will? Is she going to move into the mansion? Is she going to stay away from the agency and everything? I have no idea, but again, I'm so glad that they did not do something predictable and typical and have these characters get back together, because now it remains to be seen what the hell is going to happen next. And it seems, based on the PV for the next episode, Sosuke is going to come into the limelight in some way, shape, or form, in some manner, and I'm all ready for it. You know, my body is ready, as the saying goes. I love this show. I love the music. I love the music, classical or modernized. I love it all. I love sampling it all, and I'm just really proud of this show for not doing that typical cliche thing of having these characters, you know, have a rift forming between them and then coming back together in the end. They didn't come back together, and it's like, oh man, what's going to happen next? And so, yeah, otherwise, that's pretty much going to be it for me on this. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. If you've seen episode 14 of ClassicaLoid, what you thought of it, if you were as surprised by it as I was, and happy that they didn't go with that, you know, sort of preternatural cliche, if you will, of having them come back together in the end. Things were not all happy-go-lucky by the end. You know, so it's going to be interesting to see, and I'd love to hear from you guys what you thought of it. So, yeah, that'll be pretty much it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.